Hey guys, it's Shawn, aka Street View Dude. I'm actually down here at the mecca of all Florida state parks, the coveted Bahia State Park Campground. We're staying here for a few days. Been here a few times. Noticed, obviously, there is not a Google Street View that comes through the campground. I'm sure they don't like to allow Google Street View to come through, and I totally understand. But if you're like me and you're looking for a campsite in the Florida Keys or any other Florida state park for that matter, you want to see where you are. You want to see if you're on the water, you want to see if your site fits or your rig will fit the site. And what I've done is try to create little Street View bubbles in the past where you can go to each site and kind of look at the site. But now I'm creating the actual Street View line, the blue line that you see on when you do the Street View overlay on Google Maps. And so I did that for for quite a few state parks and campgrounds around, and doing it today for Bahia Honda. So I'm going to take you along for the ride. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put this over my head in just a minute, so you won't be able to see me, but you'll be able to hear me. You can do a couple of different ways. I'm going to have the regular video on, okay? It's going to be 20, 30 minutes, who knows. I'm going to talk you through the campsite and the state park and the beaches and all that good stuff. And then I'll also have a link to a 360 video, so you can actually pause it, spin it, look up and down all around. And as I'm going through the video, I'll also have a link to the final Google Street View of the campground of the Florida State Park. So I'm going to get started here in a second, and I appreciate it if you subscribe and like the video. And again, you're welcome to fast forward through it if you'd like, but I'm going to go ahead and put this over my head and get this thing going. Okay, I think this will work. Hopefully the wind will not affect anything today. It has been a little windy here. Okay, here we go. We're actually on site 42. It's on the corner. Now, if you notice, we're right here at the where US 1 Jimmy Buffett Memorial Highway crosses right beside the State Park Campground, and down here is the old railroad bridge. There's a site on the water right there. Hey. If you can get a water site, it's fantastic. We've been down here many times, and see the bridge through there? I'll have to stop right here real quick. We've been on site 13 right there before, and 21 over here on the water. Now, every day is different. Yesterday, the wind was blowing in from the west, so you're getting all kinds of waves and surf that way. Okay, I try not to talk when people are around. So sites 13 through 25, that's 25 on the left, it is on the water. So I just started at this circle at site 13. So I'm going to do this relatively quickly. There's the dump station right there that you can pull through, a single bathhouse. I don't know if they have washer and dryers or not. Hey. Okay. I'll come back out to the entrance in a minute because I want to take you out to the other part of the campground. Here again, we're here right here on the corner, site 42. So we do get a little view of the water, but we're actually in the shade and out of the wind a little bit too. Okay, kind of making a little loop, and then I'm going to cut across here to the other side. Ooh-ah. I need to lock the screen. There we go. Still have to watch for gators down here. Looks like a little tent area here where you can stay during the day. You can take your bike up to US 1. Going underneath the bridge. Oh gosh, I hope this is. Look at that. Oh crap. Okay, I gotta lower it down a little bit. Here we go. Let's go through. That's funny. Woo! Right on it. Okay, I'm gonna keep it down for a second. Make sure I make it through under here. 6'8". Okay. Take your top off. All right. I think Leanne's following me back there. Check out the water on this side today. It's beautiful. You can watch the sunset from right here. Below the conch shell if you have one. You can skip past that if you want. Oh! All right. So here on the left is the Gulf of Mexico. Then on the other side, less than 500 feet away, is the Atlantic Ocean. And you only get that in the Florida Keys. It is the furthest most, southernmost Caribbean, or how's that work? The most drivable Caribbean island. It's a little chilly this morning. It's about 70. It is still winter down here. But the weather typically stays in the 70s in the wintertime, and it does get hot in the summer. People are lining up over there already to get in. Okay. You're on the left. It says crocodiles in the area. Oh my goodness. So it's crocodiles and not alligators. That's interesting. All right. You can actually rent. I don't see any cars here, so I don't know if they're available now or not. But it used to be you could rent these cabins. No, I see some cars. Okay, cool. And I'm assuming it's water, everything you need. So there are 5 cabins here. You can go onto the Florida State Park site. Okay, hopefully we're still recording. I think so. And I believe there's a tent area. Yeah, I see it over there. So I'm going to take you by that. A little bumpy. Restroom on this side. This is called the Bayside. As always, you can fast forward, pause it. If you're doing the 360 video, you can look around. Always make sure you put that on the highest quality. It's got a little lagoon here area, bay area that you can paddleboard. Nice. So if you like tent camping, this is a good spot. Looks like there's some availability. We're going over the speed limit a little bit. Again, straight ahead is where where you can watch the sunset. Hey there. Put this down to get underneath the bridge. How we doing? Right on it. Oof. Oh my, yes, made it. Okay, here we go. Again, we're driving underneath US 1. Whoa, that's close. All right, put it back up. Oh my. All right, back in business. Okay, check out the railroad bridge over there. That was the original railroad bridge that went to Key West that Flagler built. You can see the sights on the water back there. Okay, so again, this was the Buttonwood Campground on this side. Ooh. Okay, it is somewhat secure here with the gates, but you have to have a code. All right, so hey, pick me up. How about that? Okay, I'm leaving the Buttonwood area. Now straight ahead is the Marina. I'm going to come back to that. So I'm gonna go wait for this car. You see the water. This is the Atlantic side now. See how blue that is? Okay, so we're gonna go up here to the parking lot where the store is. You can get food, supplies. There's actually snorkeling going on. I'll come back through that parking lot on the way out. Okay, we'll come, actually, I'm not gonna do that. Let's do the parking lot after. Let's see, I do wanna do the Marina. Okay, so they have a dive shop, snack bar. Old Bridge Trail, you can actually walk up to the end of the bridge. I will probably do that in a separate street view. So that'll show up as well, but I'm not going to do it on this one today. Okay, here's the the beach on this side. The wind's a lot better today, so you've got a little bit of sand. Hey there. They've got it roped off there so you can swim and snorkel. There'll be a lot more people here on this side today, I bet. I bet you the other side's a little windy. There's the little marina on the left. I said I was going through that parking lot. I don't think I will. I'm going to go down to the marina. More people want to see this, I would think. Oh, hello. So, got boats, boat trailers. Looks like somebody's anchored out or moored out. I guess you can get a slip here. That's where you put in. You got 2 spots to put in. Okay, back where we came out of Buttonwood Campground. So I'm going to pick it up about right here. All right, go back out. This time I'm going to go to the left. It's back toward the entrance and it's toward the other beach, Sandspur Beach. It's a long ride, so you can fast forward through this if you want. Hello. How's it going, man? Hey, bud. I'm going to let these cars go. All right, check out that turquoise water. Let's see, put it up a little higher. Here we go. Yeah, the wind isn't too bad on this side. Now the tide is up. Obviously, later in the day, you're going to get a better beach. I'm anxious to see how it looks on the other side. Again, it's the southernmost state park, Florida State Park. There's 3 in the Keys that you can RV camp. Here's the entrance. Let's see. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm getting hit. Go through this way. So that's where you check in right there. I'm going to kind of zoom around. Ranger station. Can I make it out without getting hurt? All right, I'm out. All right, heading on to the left is Sandspur Beach. We were just at, I guess it's Calusa Head Beach, Loggerhead Beach. Okay. See that water. The vegetation is growing back. Back in 2017, the hurricane came through here and just totally wiped it out. Wiped out the campground, the beaches, everything. And you still see some dead, but there is growth on it. may try to pedal a little bit. My battery's going dead. That's a nice view there. Car's going to try to pass, I think. Right, coming up on the Sandspur Campground here. This is limited, I think. I don't know if it's 24 feet. Can't remember. So you have some camping, some tents, some small RVs, campers. All have nice views of the water. There's a bathhouse. Access to the beach there. These are paved sites. That must be an ADA site. Hopefully y'all can see the numbers on the posts here of each site. I'm not counting them off. Ooh, this would be a nice one here, wouldn't it? Yeah, we're a little bit too long. I think I'd fit on them. It's just, I don't think they want you to be more than a certain amount. Okay, here we go. Y'all hanging in there? Looks like we've gone 2.6 miles already. Now we're heading toward the beach. There are two beach parking lots, and there is a trail at the end of that. It's actually feeling a little warmer over here. All right. Wow. That nice and blue turquoise. Yeah, we do have a little bit of a beach there. You can get some good conch shells. Nice. Nice that is. It goes way on down. Somebody was waving. Saw the 360. Might have to park down here later. We do have the paddle boards. It looks like it's a little choppy for today on this side. I might do the other side. This side was like perfect yesterday. So that's the difference here. One's on the Atlantic, the other is on the Gulf. There's your trail, a walking trail back that way. So we're going to go back up the main road. We had to park here the other day. We were early check-ins. Hey, so you can park your RV right there for the day if you're just coming in for the day. Same here. So you don't have to stay overnight, but you do have to leave at night. Hey guys, thanks for watching and spend a little time with me, the Street View Dude. And glad you enjoyed the Bahia Honda Street View Tour. So the next time you're on Google Maps and you look down at the Street View of Bahia Honda, you'll see our little logo, Street View Dude. And come back and watch the video again. Next time you're down in the area, you want to pick out your campsite, use the video. Hopefully it'll be helpful, and we'd love it if you subscribed and liked the video. Comment if you'd like on any other campgrounds you'd like to see done, and we'll try to make it happen. All right, guys, y'all take care.